Alright, some of you may have seen my video that I posted, it would have been a while ago. This would have been back when I had the old Samsung camcorder about how not to replace a watch battery. Today we are going to take a look at how to replace a watch battery. I've got two different watches here that could well both take two different batteries. And we're going to do something like this, a little bit safe here. We're going to do this on a surface where we won't lose anything, which is a good idea. Heed my advice and don't do it where stuff can fall on the floor and you can lose it. So we've got two different types here. One that's got the open back like so, which is kind of scuffed. I guess, well, it tells me what battery it takes. That's nice. We're going to need to know that information. The camera will not focus on that, I already know. CR2025 for this. And for this, 2016 FA Cell T. That's interesting. Guess we'll have to take it apart further in order to find out. So what you need to do is you need to get all four of the screws that are on the outside here out. Again, you want to make sure that you don't lose these, so put them in a safe place. Getting a box for them would also be helpful, so I'm going to go do that. Once you've gotten all four screws out, you can carefully lift out this here, this metal backing, put it where all your screws are, and make sure that you know where they all go. Do that. The screws, as you can see, are here, here, and here. You might need to remove that one, but I will let you know on that in just a moment. These could be different screws, so make sure that you keep them separate from the screws that you took out of the other piece. Make sure also that you're using the proper screwdriver for this, because it is very easy to strip these. And once you do, that's the end of that. To get the screws out, you should have a pair of tweezers, because that's the easy thing to do here. You'll quickly see that this is indeed a pain in the ass. And the battery for this particular watch, at least for this one, it's probably different for yours, is a CR2016. Put these pieces aside for now. I'll put the watch face in there, and I will put the watch in there as well, and move that aside, and we will move on to the next one. In some cases, the manufacturer of your watch will be nice enough to mark the polarity on your watch. In both of these cases, I believe that is not the case, so it would have been very good if I had noted which side goes where. Luckily, I think I have a pretty good idea. What you want to do is you want to take your new batteries, which are either, in this case, for this watch, we've got a CR2025. That's what the watch requires. We're going to open up our package. Now, in theory, there should be an easier way to do this, but I am lazy, so we're just going to do it like that. Take out the battery, have it fall on the floor. You will see on the back of this, what does it say? Harmful if swallowed, it says. But you'll see on the back there is that. You want to peel that off. And last but not least, it's sticky. What you want to do is you want to be careful not to put any fingerprints on the top of the battery, or the bottom, because that will ruin your connection. You want to put the battery in like that. This is the way that it works this time, with the negative facing down. And then you want to put the screws back in, or put it all back together, and hope that it works. If this switch worked, that is what you will see. Unfortunately, I kind of have a little bit of an issue here. You want to be more careful with that. But there's no way I'm taking this whole thing back off. That was a pain in the butt to get back on. No wonder most people take their watches to have them done professionally. Because boy howdy, is it ever difficult to do it on your own. Next up, you'll want to change the time to what it's supposed to be. You press the start button to change the value of the hour, or whatever it happens to be, change the value. And then the reset switch changes the value that you need to set. Once it is set properly, or in this case close to being proper, close enough that I'm not going to change it, well, the camera won't focus, will it? Yeah, that's awesome. You are basically done. You just need to check and make sure that you don't have a wide-ranging loss of functionality. One other thing that you should probably do is change the date. That might be useful. But I think we're pretty much done with this one. For this watch, what you'll want to do is you'll want to press the reset switch, which is located right here. Tune! One other thing that you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to get this little spring thing, if I can show it on the camera. I might not be able to do it. Gonna have to get this little spring thing right here back inside where it needs to go. I almost forgot to show this. In order to set this particular watch, you will want to press and hold this set button here. Well, maybe if I could actually do it. Not easy to do with one hand. You'll see hold come on the screen for briefly, and then you will be able to set. Now the lap reset will change the value. The start-stop button here will switch which one you want to change, and then when you want to set it, and leave everything the way it is, you press the set button again, and all of your settings are saved.